Hey Leo, any chance I can talk you into getting off the back of the couch and going to Ross with me?
No, I'm not going to Ross.
I'm gonna try to say this in the nicest way that I can. I think it would be good for you to kind of walk around Ross and maybe lose a little weight. You have sunken my pillow in about 12 inches there.
Leave me alone, human.
All right, it is that time again. Time for another week of Ross finds. What is going on, everybody? Jason here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the bell so you know when I'm coming out with new videos. Got a lot of comments from y'all that y'all's Rosses have been looking like mine. Absolutely nothing there. Bare shelves. So I've given my Ross like 5 days to restock. So let's get inside and see if we can find anything new. All right, we made it in the Ross, and as always, I kind of start over here on this left wall where all the hard goods are, and I just kind of make my way around the store. And I do get distracted from time to time. Like right here, I saw this Atlanta Hawks Nike, what you call it, long sleeve shirt. Thought it was pretty cool looking. It's like a 4XL. It's huge. There was no Nike retail on it. $14.99 was the Ross price, but there was actually several stains on it. You got to be real careful at your Rosses. Sometimes you'll find some stuff with stains or pulls on them, and you definitely don't want to get those. Alright guys, what I've decided to do in this video is I'm just going to walk around the whole store with you and kind of show you how I source my Ross. I do mix it up from time to time, but I normally start in the shoes, and that's where I'm at now. I always start in the smaller sizes because that's on the left, and then I just work my way to the right. And the right, of course, the shoe sizes get bigger, and then you end up in the kids' shoes, and then I walk across the store to the women's. That's just usually how I start out, but as you can kind of see right off the bat, not a whole lot here. We got some lower end soccer cleats there, football cleats, so we'll keep moving on. All right, here's a pair of soccer cleats. These are Adidas Nemesis. I probably said that totally wrong. 19.3s. I didn't show you the price tag close enough, but they are $26.99. One person's asking 80 plus shipping on eBay, but there are no solds. Next up, we have these Nike Mercurial Superfly 7s. I got excited when I found these and originally looked them up. There were two on eBay. One person asking 131, one person asking like 138. But there were no solds on eBay of these shoes. So later on, I look them up again, and I go to Google and type in the style number and realize that you can buy them brand new from different retailers for like 65 bucks. So I do end up putting those back. But as you can see, the shelves are still pretty bare, but they are getting in, you know, some new things here and there. These look kind of neat from a distance, but those are Reeboks. Starting to see a lot of Reeboks pop up at my Rosses. Also starting to see a little bit of Tommy Hilfiger. Man, those are some bright shoes. As we continue cruising through the Ross, here's another pair of these Adidas Nemesis soccer cleats. You know, I didn't look that colorway up. It could have been a more popular one than the one I found a minute ago, but without any solds on eBay, it's real hard for me to buy a shoe unless it's like a limited edition one or there's none listed on eBay and it's a rare shoe to find. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and leave those behind. So be sure and let me know in the comments if your Ross is kind of looking like mine. Is the shelves really bare like this? Are you seeing some of the same brands? Are you seeing Reebok start to kind of come in and you know, show up on your shelf? Some Tommy Hilfigers here and there. There's some more Reeboks, speak of the devil. I mean, their Reebok shoes look pretty good. I didn't look any up. I don't know that Reebok holds any really good resale value. There's another pair of those Nemesis there. So that's what, 3 pairs of those that we've seen. Usually when you see a lot of a shoe at your store, probably the other Rosses are going to get them also, and so that's just something to keep in mind, that there could be several end up on eBay at the end of the day. But yeah, this has been a really good look at the shelves. We're now in the, what is this, 11 and a half? Wow, if you're 11 or 11 and a half in shoes, there's almost nothing here for you. So yeah, you have to go somewhere else to get you a new pair of sneakers. But yeah, so this is the end of the road here for the men's shoes. We're running into the unhuman sizes, like size 88s, just like these Nike Reacts. I didn't look them up, but they were size like 18, so definitely gonna pass on those. All right, so we're heading down to the kids or youth grade school shoes. One of these gloves kind of catch my eye, or mittens, whatever you want to call them. They had this, like, you know, really cool colorway, had a crazy design. $16.99 Ross price. I did look them up, and one had sold for $35 on eBay, so there was probably a little bit of money there to be made, but just not quite enough for me for what I was looking for. So now I'm going to round the corner and I'm going to see a weight bench. Remember, I found the dumbbell weights in my last video, and right in the same place where those were is this workout bench. And workout stuff is still extremely hot right now. This was $49.99. They're selling on eBay for like $81 with free shipping, so no money to be made there. Don't feel like there's a lot to flip that locally either, so left those behind. I'm trying to make it to the kids' shoes, but I keep getting diverted. Look at these beanies, these NFL beanies. These are super cool. $14.99 each. It had almost every single team, Chiefs, 49ers, Bears. I mean, you know, your team was probably in here, so that was really a good price for that. It's not Nike or anything. I think it's New Era, but still not a bad price if you're looking for a beanie. All right, I've got back from my detour, and now we're back on track. These are the youth or grade school kids' shoes. I've done really well in this section, as most of y'all probably know. A lot of these shoes I've already seen before. I'm not seeing anything new right off the bat. A lot of this stuff is the same thing that they've had for a while. There again, some Reeboks. I do find some clearance shoes. Some Steph Curry's here that are on clearance for $22.99. I didn't look those up. Those might have been worth it for $22.99, but not sure. There's the Nike Air trash can. It's still there. Nobody has purchased it. I don't believe anybody ever will. Here's a pair of Nikes. I thought these looked pretty cool. I didn't look them up though. They just didn't feel like one of the more higher quality Nikes, but I really do like that Nike swoosh with the design on it. $32.99 is your Ross price. Yeah, maybe I should have looked those up, but I did go ahead and put them back. All right, so as we continue cruising through the kids' shoes, y'all be sure to let me know if you see anything I missed. I feel like I have a pretty good eye for things, but from time to time I miss stuff, and y'all have noted it in the comments, and I appreciate that, because then next time I'm out, I'll make sure that I don't miss that shoe again. But again, you can see the kids' shoes is almost like the men's. You know, the shelves are pretty bare, lots of spaces between each shoe. Then there are some Nikes that you're gonna find here and there, but mostly off-brand stuff. All right, so we now made it down into the women's shoe section, and same thing here, not a whole lot, but we do run across a couple things. Those Adidas has been here for a while. Now, I thought these Adidas were pretty cool. These are women's Adidas Edge Luxe 3 running shoes. Thought it had a pretty nice, clean colorway there, but as you can see from the screen, they're only selling for about 45 bucks on eBay, and Ross price is $39.99 on these. All right, as we cruise along in the women's shoes, I do run across these sandals here. These are Vince Camuto, probably said that wrong, but they kind of caught my eye a little bit. $29.99 Ross price. Couldn't find any comps on eBay, but similar ones were selling for around $50 or $55 new. All right, so we'll cruise on along the women's shoes and see if we can find that diamond in the rough, but there ain't a whole lot of rough to look through. I mean, those shelves are looking terrible. So I turn the corner here. I don't forget what size this is, but same thing. I mean, normally my Ross is, you know, from top shelf to bottom shelf. There's shoes everywhere. But, you know, we're still waiting on that restock, and it is going to happen. It's just going to take a little while. So all it takes is going in that one time, and Ross gets in some Jordans we hadn't seen before, and there you go. It makes your day right there. So, you know, again, here's a pair of Nikes. These aren't really worth anything. $32.99 Ross price. Here's some Air Max 200s below that. We have seen these several times with that black and gold colorway. But man, these things are only selling for about 60 bucks, 50 bucks on eBay, and that is with the box. So at $37.99 Ross price, there's no money for us to be made there. Okay, we finished up with the shoes, looked through all those, and now it's time to hit up the active tops. And I do run into this Nike Sportswear Tech Pack shirt. I thought it had a pretty cool colorway. Thought maybe it might be a little bit rare. Your Nike retailing this is $70. Ross price is $9.99, but they're only selling for about $25 to $30 on eBay. So what I do in this section, as you can see, it's starting to get a little better over here. They are starting to get some stuff in, but a lot of it's t-shirts, and you know, a lot of t-shirts, you know, just aren't really worth flipping online. But what I'm looking for in these, I'm looking for jerseys. I'm looking for Nike stuff with a really high retail of $100 or more. That's usually where I start, looking for something that's got a really large retail, and then I can look it up knowing that leaves us a little bit more room to make some money. And of course, in this section, you're looking for your hockey jerseys, your NBA jerseys, your college football jerseys, your NFL jerseys, all that stuff tends to sell really, really well. But unfortunately, I don't run into anything today. There is a lot of Champion stuff they've gotten in, and I probably need to slow down and look up some more Champion things, because I do know Champion is really popular right now. But for the most part, I just kind of fly through this stuff, just like you're seeing me here. I just flip through it, you know, really looking for that shirt that stands out at me. And if it does stand out, I check the tag like I do right here, and I'm looking for that $100 or more MSRP. So as I'm flipping through the shirts and everything, a lady comes over and puts out these unicorn headphones. So I guess these just came off the truck. $9.99 Ross price on these. They are selling on eBay for about $20 plus shipping, so there's a tiny bit of money to be made there, but not enough for me. All right, to save a little bit of time, I'm now moved down to the clearance aisle where I really crushed it the last time I was here. I did look through the sweatpants and the shorts and didn't find anything there, but wasn't going to put all that on film. I don't want to make this video too long where y'all fall asleep on me. Want y'all to kind of stay awake. But yeah, you know, same stuff here on clearance that I saw last time. There's that Ralph Lauren RLX that I told y'all to look for. That's a good brand. Waiting to see if it'll come down in price a little bit more, and then I'll definitely pick that up. But I do run into one thing here in a minute that is new that they just put on the clearance, and it was definitely worth picking it up. But again, you know, they still got some good name brands, Under Armour, but still $24.99. That's a little too high for that. Wait for that to come down in price. This shirt here, same thing. We saw this in the last video. Still $24.99. Hopefully they'll cut that price down here soon. All right, so as we continue to comb through the clearance here, here's where I run into a Puma jacket. I'm not normally like a huge Puma fan, but people are selling this between $50 and $60. It's only $9.99 Ross price on clearance, and it's got a $130 retail from Puma. So I thought it was a pretty good looking jacket, so I definitely went ahead and grabbed this one. All right, we are out of the Ross. I did pick up that Puma jacket for $9.99. I really feel like, bottom line, I can get 50 bucks out of it. But be very careful with Puma that you find at Ross. I've bought $250 retail Puma jackets before, and I still hadn't sold it. I only bought one, but I would just say with Puma, be careful. But these did have some solds behind it, so I really do believe this one will sell for, at minimum, 50 bucks. And on $9.99 clearance, you can't beat that. All right, guys, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I want to kind of show you how I source my Ross. Let me know in the comments how you source yours. Do you do it kind of the same way I do, or do you start in active tops? I used to start in active tops, but since I've done so well in shoes, I always start in shoes first now. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully Ross will be restocking even more soon. We saw a lot of newer stuff in there that we never seen before, so be sure to get out there to your Rosses, hit them up, see if you can find that new stuff to flip online. Hope everybody enjoyed this video, and don't forget, if you're new to the channel, click up here and you can binge watch all my Ross videos. All right, hope everybody's having a great week. Good luck out there reselling.